Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Empowerment Hour, episode 11. We've got Moku on deck, and
What's
of course,
up?
Mr. Hawaiian entrepreneur himself, fresh off the Hangout from last night. If you guys missed it, check out the replay. We're going to have it on deck this week. And for those of you that don't know, Empowerment Hour is here to share some stories of overcoming adversity, overcoming hardships, overcoming entrepreneurial obstacles that you face on a day-to-day. So for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Vidal Cisnesros Jr. I am over at visionarymotivation.com. I'm a life mastery coach, motivational speaker, and internet marketer. And myself, I am a co-host with Eddie Aguilar. Eddie, my man, how you doing today, bud?
Doing good once I get all unmuted.
All over the comments right now, guys. So if you guys want to comment, Eddie, share with them, just who you are, my man. Share with them what you bring to the table, what you're bringing to Empowerment Hour.
Well, today I'm more on the chill level. I know our guest. I'm happy to hang with him. Finally, him and I actually met once I got into ILN, which is many moons ago, probably January, February. Got to hang out in Vegas in May, and just watching Moku blow it up is impressive. So just sit back, enjoy the show as he shares the story and drops some knowledge.
Absolutely. We want to thank you, Moku, for jumping on Empowerment Hour, and we've had a lot of guests share some very powerful stories. And so for those of you out there that maybe you want to jump on and find out what we're all about, you can always click on the links below. You know where to find Moku. We put some links below where you can find all of us. Check us out, see what we're all about, and you can always opt in to get to know us a little bit better. For people that subscribe to our list, they get to know us on more of an intimate level. So Moku today is going to be sharing a story where he is facing adversity much like myself, guys. Now, I know some of you don't know who I am, and for those of you that do, you know I went through a lot of struggles, and honestly, publicly, I have not shared every single struggle. But today, I think I'm gonna have to start diving into a little bit more of the pain of what I faced, much like Moku faced as well. So Moku, let me give you guys a quick bio on Moku. Now, Moku, he's native to Hawaii, Oahu, correct?
Correct. Aloha.
Correctamundo, dude. From Hawaii, native, man. He lives in paradise. He is just like seeing bikinis, all kinds of nice, eye candy on the beach. He's a lifeguard on a day-to-day. If he's not running laps trying to stay fit, he's saving half-naked girls in bikinis and God knows what else. I'm jealous, Moku. But nonetheless.
It's rough, man. It's rough. It's such a rough job, I know. Someone's got to do it.
So in between those times, when Moku had some downtime, he started diving into internet marketing, and even before he got to that point, he faced some adversity, which he's going to be sharing tonight on Empowerment Hour with you guys. So I'm super excited to have Moku on deck sharing his story. It is such an honor. Thank you, my man.
No, thank you, guys. You guys, first off, thank you for letting me hang out with you guys on Empowerment Hour. You guys are doing an amazing job. I've watched a bunch of the last couple of episodes. You guys always bring the boom, and you guys always have amazing guests, and it's all about sharing your story, like I said. And because when you share your story, you really impact so much people out there that are watching right now that you never thought you'd really impact. So, I mean, everybody's story is going to connect with somebody, like how mine connects with yours, Vidal, right? So, because we have the similar stories, so I think that's how we connected in the first place. So, I mean, thank you. Thank you. Keep doing what you guys are doing, man. You guys are doing amazing things, and I'm just blessed and honored to be here for sure.
Thanks, brother.
The honor's all ours, and I just wanted to share with you guys, Moku has met Eddie a couple times at live events. He met Eddie at No Excuses. He met Eddie at the ILN Unleashed event in Tempe. So he's met Eddie in Vegas and in Tempe, and I met Eddie also. I mean, I met both of these guys in Tempe, actually. So just so you guys know that we're not just virtual online, that we actually met face to face. So I can vouch for these guys, on a personal level as well. And let's jump into Moku's story. Like, take us through your timeline. And before we get in there, I'm going to give Moku just a second to catch his bearings. I wanted to comment on the tech side, guys. For those of you out there that want to comment, show us some love. Let us know where you're from. You can hit the triangle comment box right underneath the Facebook chat. Little triangle, and then you hit that, and then down below you want to hit reverse chronological order. Once you hit reverse chronological order, that will bump up any comment that is the last comment live. You'll see that. So I just want to give you guys that little tip on a side note, because we need your engagement. We love feedback. I love feedback like Moku loves feedback. He's sharing his story. He's sharing his heart, his passion. Eddie the same. Give him some feedback too. Let us know you're out there. Let us know that we're bringing the empowerment to you guys right now, all right? Because it's about you guys. Trust me, you're going to find out real fast what this thing is all about. Moku, drop it, brother.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. All right, guys. So let's get into it. If you guys don't know, my name is Moku. I am from Hawaii, born and raised on the island of Oahu. I am 34. If you guys did not know, that is my age, so I'm not scared of it. But anyway, guys, so let's just start off pretty much, let's just start from the beginning. Like I said, born and raised in Oahu, pretty much lived the middle-class life. I grew up in a place called Mililani, which is in the central part of Oahu. All right, that's pretty much where I moved when I was I think I was like 5, and pretty much grew up there since I graduated high school. So, I mean, I had a typical childhood life, very athletic family, very involved in sports. I'm talking about we were playing sports from the time me, my brother, and my sister were like 6 or 7. Throughout the year, we went from baseball to football to soccer to basketball to volleyball. Whatever it was during that time, we were doing it. We were just a sports-related family. That was how we grew up. And, that's all I knew, really. It was just, I was always at the park. I was always at the park doing something, or at the gym doing basketball. So that was my childhood, pretty much. But I look at it now, and it's actually a blessing, because you really learn about team. You learn about, working as a team. And till this day, all those guys that I grew up with are still really good friends of mine. So I really do respect them. They're moved on to other things in their life, families, and all that. But like I said, that was my childhood. I did other things too. Like of course, I went to the beach and did all that. Did surfing and stuff like that. Like I said, my parents worked their butt off every single day. It's like, I don't know if you guys knew, but Hawaii is an expensive place to live. It's really hard to live here. Everything's expensive. Buying a house for like $400,000, you get like a little townhouse probably. And that's barely even that, maybe a condo. It's crazy. So my parents worked full-time jobs. My dad still works crazy. My mom worked full-time, 2 jobs at one time, just to take care of me and my sister and my brother, just put food on the table, make sure everything, they had to do everything in order for us to, just live and give us whatever they could give us that they never had the chance to, because my mom grew up in Hilo, my dad grew up down here, so they kind of grew up in a poor situation, but they wanted the best for us. So I respect them. They made me and my brother, my sister, who we are today, because they taught us all these values about respect and doing your best and just bringing everything you can and living the life you want to live. And that's how I think about now. So I went through high school, did all the sports thing, went to college, tried the community college thing for the degree in that, and then I didn't really know what I was doing. Actually, after high school, I left to go to Santa Monica Community College in California, and I lasted about a month there. And I came back home because I was sick little local boy, missing home so much. I didn't give it a chance, and that was just my mentality. I already that mentality already was, I'm going to quit. I'm going to go back and go where it's comfortable. I didn't want to get out of my comfort zone, so that fear factor was already in me already, and that kind of just built up, I guess, throughout the years. So tried that, came back home, just did the college thing, went to community college for years and years, started working at a lifeguard job, which was at about 20 or so, right? I was about 20, did the lifeguard thing. and I'm still doing the lifeguard thing to this day. So I've really been doing it for about 14 years now, I think it is. So I've been doing it for a long time, I have nothing to claim about. Like you said, a lot of you get to stare at the ocean, you get to go surf all day, you get to hang out in the sun, get a tan, look at girls' bikinis and all that great stuff, and you're helping people at the same time. So I have nothing to argue about that. It's a great job. I love it. I'm blessed to have it. But I always in the back of my mind, I don't know I've always been this way. I've always known that I wanted to do something, not just for myself, but be like an entrepreneur. You want to say I wanted to do something for myself, be able to find something to be able to help people, make money at the same time, and not have to answer to a boss or go to that 9-to-5 job, or just work my ass off. You want me to say that just to make it by. But I knew that for me, my mentality was, how am I going to do that? I don't know what I'm going to do. So I was just going through the motions of life, just going through it, working, going full time to college, doing that, working full time. And I just started dabbling in into internet and all that stuff. So I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. So I was just kind of going for the quick button software. Oh, cool! You press that, you make $10,000 in a month. I was like, sweet, I'm down with that, buddy. I'm there. Take my credit card number. I'm in. Never works for anybody. We all know that now. But at the time too, I just got into a really a good relationship with a really awesome girl. She was one of my best friends. I knew her for years and years before we even started dating seriously. And I guess that's the best way to do it. If you really want to get into a good relationship, you got to know them first as friends. So we started dating. We got really into one of the girls. I think I only fell in love with probably one girl before that, and she was probably the number one, top one. So we got into a real relationship while I was working, while I was trying this internet stuff and all that stuff. But I kept failing and failing and failing and failing again, just digging myself in this huge debt. I mean, I kind of got lost in it, and the more I tried it, the more I failed, the more debt I got into, the more, more I started paying less attention to my girlfriend. Our relationship started to fail, which in turn made us started fighting all the time. We started fighting, and seriously, like every single day, fighting over just the randomest things. And for me, this is my problem back then. I think that's why I got into so much trouble and just kind of. My problem was I never expressed my emotions to anybody. I kind of was that person to just keep things to myself. And from the outside in, everybody thought, oh, he's cool, man. Look, he's always smiling and stuff. But on the inside, if something was bothering me, I would just swipe it away, not even think about it. Everything's cool. Everybody thought everything was cool, but that thing was just eating inside me for years, and it builds up after a while, And I really started. I don't know. For me, when I had a problem, I would run away from it. So I started, like I said, not even paying attention to my girlfriend, not going out with my friends, partying too much, going out, just having a good time. Let's go out and drink. Let's go party. Let's go to the club. Let's go here. I don't have to worry about my problems when I'm out with my friends. Let's go spend money that I don't have, that I'm already in debt. I'm like, and it was just a spiral and a spiral and a spiral. So I mean, I was doing that for a couple years. I would say, while trying to somewhat save my relationship, but it just kept getting worse. And lo and behold, she ended up getting pregnant. She got pregnant, and that hit me like a bomb. I was just like, holy crap. I was like, what am I going to do? I can't even take care of myself. How am I going to take care of a kid? How am I going to do this? Our relationships in smash it. It's blowing up. My finances are hell. I got a job that, is just a job. I'm barely making it by, barely taking care of myself. How am I going to take care of a kid? How am I going to take care of you? So what did I do? I kept to myself, not to think about it, ran away again. Didn't show my emotions. Didn't communicate with her, which just made things worse. So from there, you would think, you wise up, man. Be a man. You did this. You made this thing that's growing in your girlfriend. You guys made it together. This is a beautiful thing. I ended up just even getting worse, partying some more. I just wanted to forget about everything. Party some more. So, I mean, it could have got worse. I mean, I'm happy that the things happened to me when they did, because from all that partying, all that stuff, I could have, hurt someone. And I was at times going out, driving and then driving home drunk, drinking and driving. And I did end up getting a DUI. And thank God I did, because if I didn't, I probably would have kept doing it, and end up
how many nights
somebody.
Moku, real quick, how many nights a week were you partying? Because when I was down and out, brother, I was going through the same thing. And I was partying like 5-6 nights a week, which was crazy for me, because I'm not that kind of guy.
I mean, I'm not, but I was just so in that mode, and I didn't want to face all these situations and problems that was coming at me. I was seriously like 5 to 6 nights a week, and we had a schedule. Monday night you go here, Tuesday we can go here, Wednesday we go here, Thursday we go here. It was just kept going every week, every single week, and that's all I did, and that was pretty much my life. I went to work, whatever, barely up, hanging over, blah. I was like, oh, I don't want to be here, and then I'd go on at night and do it again, and that was just a cycle, and it showed. My health was crappy, everything was crappy, my mind was just blogged. It wasn't even there. I wasn't thinking for myself. With everything, with my girlfriend being pregnant, she's stressing out because I'm not paying attention to her. I'm not trying to help her out with what she's having. And like I said, I didn't care. Like, I lost it. I lost everything. I lost just all emotions towards all caring towards anybody, even towards myself, and it showed. So, I mean, like I said, I was always going out partying, driving home drunk, doing this, and stressing out my girlfriend so bad. I stressed her out so bad that she ended up having a miscarriage. And when that happened, I blamed myself so freaking bad. Like, I was like, what the hell are you doing? And that's, oh man, I mean, that's such, I think about it now. If that never happened, I would have been a dad by now. I would have had like a 5-6-year-old kid, just a little Moku running around, whatever it would be, a little daughter or something. It still bothers me these days, but I believe it happened for a reason. I wasn't ready to be a dad yet, I guess so. So that happened.
Right.
Oh no, go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say I could totally relate to that as well, because when I was a senior in high school, Moku, I was with this girl, and I went from being very studious, very academic. I was on the honor roll, and then I went to partying. Like, I just went crazy my senior year because I had always taken care of my health. I had high standards. And then here I hang out with the wrong crowd. I pick up the wrong girlfriend. She has a miscarriage, and I know how you feel about that as well. I know about that side too. So I just wanted to just put that out there, just to let you know that I can relate to the audience too out there. A lot of us, you'd be surprised who out there could relate to your story.
Yeah, you never know, until you actually hear it. They're like, wow, I had the same experience. I'm like, wow, I would have no idea. But yeah, I mean, that was just the start of all hell breaking loose. I mean, from that, she had her miscarriage. Our relationship was pretty much done. And like I said, I believe that it happened for a reason. As crappy as it sounds, she ended up meeting an amazing guy. Meeting an amazing guy, having a kid with him. And she's in a way better place now than she probably would have been if she stayed with me. I just wasn't there for her. I didn't deserve a girl like that. I deserved whatever was coming my way down the road, because your actions have reactions, and that's where I was going. So, what did I do when that happened? I got all pissed off at myself. I'm going to go drown my sorrows away. Screw it. Shit happens in life, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go and drink with my friends and forget about it, not even think about it. Once again, I kept doing it again. And I was still driving, drunk, driving home. Because in Hawaii, from where I live and from where, you go out to Waikiki, whatever, is about 40 miles away. So it's a long drive. And you get so used to it because, it's just stupid mentality. And a lot of kids do it when you're younger. And you get so used to it because, I never got caught doing that. I never hurt nobody. I'm just going to keep doing it, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I kept doing. I kept doing it, and lo and behold, got arrested and got pulled over one night driving home. Guy said I was weaving. I was like, no, I wasn't. Trying to get out of it, and got DUI, got arrested, went to jail, went to court, all that stuff, and pretty much went through that whole process. And the judge just straight up said, all right, this is what you got 2 choices. You can either do so much, like thousands and thousands and thousands of community service, or you can go to jail for a week or 5 days, 7 days, whatever it was. And I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? I deserve to go to jail. I don't know what thought me, but I was like, I deserve to go to jail. I mean, for what I did, for what I've been doing, for what I did, I deserve to go to jail because seriously, in my heart, I said I'd probably belong there right now. I'm probably better off in there than I am out here because I'm just ruining my life day by day, spiraling down and down into the depths of nowhere, just ruining my life. My life was like shattered. I had no direction. I had nothing to look forward to. I had no goals. I had no plans. I was just in the moment, living life every single day. So, I mean, it didn't really hit me what was happening until I really, until you go to jail, until you're going to the, it's called OCCC over here in Hawaii. It's the correctional facility. Until you go there, they put you in cuffs, this, that, put you in, handcuffs, leg cuffs, strip you down. You got to go in this, I had this like green full suit or green whatever you call it that everybody has, and you go through the process, and then you go into this huge, it's like a big dormitory. For Hawaii, it's like dormitories. You have levels, 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels, and there's like 50, 60 people in each level. And it's pretty much like a huge dormitory of inmates, and that's pretty much your home. So once I got in there, I was like, holy shit, this is real. So it didn't really hit me till I freaking sat down on my bunk bed, sat there, and realized where I was at the moment. I was like, this is real, man. This is not dreamland. This is happening right now. You look around, there's other inmates, there's whatever. I don't even know what half the people are in there for. There's people that have been in there for years. There's people that's going to be in there for the rest of their life. It was crazy, and that's when it really hit me. And I really started tearing up because I was like, this is what you brought your life to right here, right now. Because I started to really think like, man, I really disappointed everybody. My family, my mom, my dad. They're so disappointed. They never knew that, no one wants to see their son go to jail. And I disappointed myself. And I really kind of, I don't know, I just, that was a turning point for me. I just looked back, I was like, what was I doing for the last 2 years or so? Nothing. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't helping anybody but myself. And I was just so selfish, and my mind was just so lost, and right there I just got so full of regret and disappointment in myself, and I said, I can't live like this anymore. For me, I think I got put in there for a reason. That was like, I guess you want to say God's way of saying, hey man, Moku, this is your last chance, man. This is what your path is going to be if you keep doing what you're doing. You want to live your life the way you're living life, you're going to end up right here. You might end up here for the rest of your life. And I was like, I can't, this is not what I'm here on this earth for. I can't live this way anymore. So right then and there, I decided, you know what, screw everything. I'm changing my life around. As bad as it seems right now, as bad as, bottom of the pit that I was, on the bottom, that was my rock bottom right there. I knew that I could get out of this and change everything around. And I decided right then and there, I was like, I don't care what it takes. I'm going to change everything around. Everything in my life changed around. I'm just going to start right now and go from there. I mean, this is rock bottom. It could get worse, but it's like, I can't go there anymore. I already know that whoever I was hanging around, what I was doing, I can't do that anymore. I got to do something else. So, I mean, jail is a crazy thing, man. It is. You're like a freaking robot in there. They tell you when to get up. You get up pretty much like 3-4 times during the night. Just to get up, you got to go to the cage, the bars. They count heads, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, go back to sleep. They wake you up. When to eat? You eat like 3 times a day. Something like 2 in the morning is your breakfast. Lunch is like 10 in the morning, and then dinner's, I don't know. It's like crazy. I didn't even know what time it was in there. I was just so lost. But I was there for a few days, maybe a little less than a week. It felt like forever, but I finally got released just because it's overcrowded, it's overpopulated in Hawaii over there, so they're just wasting money, I guess, whatever you want to call it, on people that have less crimes than others. But that right there was a learning experience and rock bottom, man. I mean, right there, all I could think about was my family, my parents. How can I change this around, and I don't want them to look at me and be like, oh, that guy's such a disappointment. I thought he'd be such a better adult, but have a better life. And I was like, I'm changing it around, man. Whatever I got to do to change it around, I'm gonna do it. And so I did. I mean, I was still massively in debt. I'm talking about $20,000 in debt at least, because of all the stupid crap that I was doing. Overcharge cards, everything, charging cards, maxing everything out, spending whatever I had. And so I had that, and I just really started getting into personal development, if you want to call it that. And I don't know how I got into it. I just really started, and I was like, you got to change. For me, I was like, you have to change your mindset first before anything else is going to happen in my life around me, because my mindset already was just so full of garbage and negativity that everything else that I guess I created outside of the physical world was going to be nothing but bad for me. I was just attracting bad, doing bad, and that was just my life. So I said, I have to change this first. I have to change me first, and before I even care about anything else that's going on outside. So that's what I started doing. I started reading books. I never used to be a reader. I hated reading in high school. Back then, I was like, reading sucks. But I started reading, reading good books, like, a lot of books like Magic of Thinking Big, The Secret, stuff like that. There's so much. I read so many books in the past, like, just couple years alone. And then I just kept listening to audios, things like that, in my car, just really surrounding myself with positive things. And I started surrounding myself around positive people that, really want to see you succeed and are not into, like, just, oh, let's go party this, party that. I mean, there's nothing wrong. You can go party, release one, but you party and have fun because you're celebrating something. You don't go out and get wasted and party because you're freaking bummed out and you want to just forget about all your problems. It just doesn't do anything. It just makes everything worse. So, I started surrounding myself around amazing people, and the more I did that, the more things started changing around, my world. Things started really coming up and just doing good, and then I really just started getting back into internet marketing, if you want to call it that. I never really took it seriously. I was just kind of dabbling into that, trying to find that little quick way to get rich thing, which never ever works for anybody. So whoever says it does, it doesn't. But I don't know. And then everything started rolling around. And this past year and a half, I ended up finding Vincent, and I don't know how I found him. He came into my life some magical way, and he just, for some reason, just the way he talked about things, just the way he was, attracted me. I got to find out more about this guy. And the more I found out about him, the more I kind of, gelled with his attitude, the way he was. He's a really heartfelt kind of guy. And this is way before Internet Lifestyle Network started, if you guys don't know what that is. But I started, just following him, getting my blog, doing this. And the more I did that, I just kept at it. And for the past year or so, more than a year, maybe a year and a half almost, I've just been really into it, just really day by day, pushing, going. I really figured out what I wanted. I found that clear vision. I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to do that. I want to build something for myself like I always wanted to, and I think this is the way I'm going to be able to do it, because I'm surrounding myself with all these amazing people that really want you to succeed, and they're going to help you. And just the things that I learned in the past year, and I'm finally starting to see success in my business. My life is such in a better place, and I truly believe that if none of that bullshit that happened in my past, me losing a kid in that sense, me going into huge debt, me having a DUI, me going into jail, me disappointing my family, my parents, everybody that loved me, being a disappointment. If I didn't go through that, then, I'd probably be, I hate to say it, but who knows, I might be, homeless, crackhead, I might be dead, or I might end up killing someone else, which would have been horrible, man. I'm so glad that it did happen, and I'm here today. I'm in such a better place. My mind is clear. Everything's clear. I feel great. I love waking up and just being happy, just waking up and ready for the day, and just being able to. And it's all about helping people now. I love being able to help anybody. If someone needs help, I'm gonna do whatever I can to help them. If I can't do it, I'll show you somebody that probably can. And you know, that's basically it. And where I'm going now, sky's the limit now, man. Sky is the limit. I'm pumped about it.
Share,
So,
Moku, can you just share like some of your highlights within the past year? Just some success highlights, man, in your life.
To be honest, yeah.
Go ahead.
To be honest, the highlights in my life from this past year have been because of the Internet Lifestyle Network, which is ILN, which I'm a part of, and all three of us on the panel are. So because of them, because of the things I learned in there, the training, leadership training, mindset training, like I said, the people that I've been able to meet in there and become friends with and really call them family now. And, you know, we talk to each other all the time, every single day, even though we're, you know, spread out across the world. But because I started doing it really seriously, and I'm talking about doing it every day, either learning something, whether it's doing videos, training, helping someone out, webinars, you know, things like this, just really focusing on a goal and shooting for it every single day, step by step. You take a step every single day, or you shoot for something that's may seem far away. Sooner or later, you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there, and you're gonna start seeing success. So yeah, since this past year, you know, I've been really doing it really hard for the past year, and I didn't see too much success. Probably the first, I'd say 9 months, maybe. I mean, I saw a little bit. I got a couple like small sales here and there, but I really started making some huge success maybe the last couple months. I'd say like the month before, what's today? December. Yeah, December. I say like September. That's my first biggest commission. My main goal was, all right, I'm gonna try and make $1,000. You know, $1,000 a month. To me, that's like, holy crap, that's freaking amazing. If I can make $1,000 a month, I can make 5,000. I can make 10,000. That's just the beginning. I never ever thought that was possible. You know, most people would quit. That's why most people in this industry, they don't see success right away. They expect success to come to them in about maybe a month, 30 days, 60 days. I'll give it 30 days, 90 days tops. If they don't see that, they're like, scam, this is bullcrap, you know. But it takes work. You gotta work. You gotta take your business like a business. You treat it like a hobby, it's gonna treat you like a hobby. It's gonna pay you like a hobby, which is probably not too much. So, like I said, the past couple months is when I really started seeing success. That's my first probably biggest commission month was about a little over 2,000, I think it was. So I reached past my 1,000. I made double that. I was like, oh yes, you know, I was just like, boom, baby, I did it. I was like, holy crap, if I can make 2,000, I can make 5,000. I guarantee it. So I kept going, worked at it. And the next month I made a little under 5,000. So I was like, holy, you know, just on top of the world, man. And that was last month. So this month, you know, every month it gets better and better, and I'm shooting for, you know, like I said, the sky's the limit. I'm going for it, and it's seriously because of Internet Lifestyle Network that's really changed everything just around me. For me personally, if I never found Vincent, then I probably wouldn't be here right now talking to you guys, having those amazing commission months, and just looking forward to the future, man. So that's the gist, buddies.
Man, that is amazing. It is amazing, and a lot of people have been commenting and just saying how beautiful it is, Moku, that you're sharing not only your story, but you're sharing the bottom parts of it, because that's what a lot of people are scared to do when they're on live or doing anything live or even on a video. You know, people don't want to bear it all, but when you do that, you know how many people you're going to impact just by sharing this right now, Moku. I already know there's people commenting, even saying that exact point. So anybody out there watching, commenting, J-Boom, Ron, and I know actually Jackie K just jumped on too. So just giving you guys quick shout outs. And Eddie, what's going on, man, with the comments, bud?
Of course, I'm not surprised Moku's getting some love, but that's why we had Jackie K. I said there's 3 people that got me into doing videos. and I started watching E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. I talked about this before, and thought, man, video's the way to go, and in the way to get my word out to many people all across the world. So I had the thought of video in my head, but this is the Moku is one of the other reasons I jumped into doing videos, because I've seen Jackie do her videos. She had her style. I've seen Colin do hers, and then Moku do his. And anybody I talked to always said it's those three people that had a major influence on me doing my videos. Now, Moku doesn't get as serious as me. I guess I get more on the emotional, but Moku brings passion, and there's no doubt when Moku brings his video, his passion, it's from the heart. And I know Moku it's probably dealt with it, Vidal's dealt with it, all of us that have been like an ILN, that put ourselves out there, that are transparent, I'm sure get judged. You know, it's one of those things to where probably up until now, some people might have questioned, well, what have you been through, Moku? You know, just because he doesn't tell everybody doesn't mean he hasn't seen his share of pains. So this is Moku sharing it, but Moku brings nothing but passion. He brings knowledge, and Moku, I just can't thank you, man. So keep rocking it.
Thank you, man. You guys are very welcome. You guys almost made me cry, you buggers.
That tends to happen here quite a bit.
Close.
Everybody just holds it in on the show, which is good. But nonetheless, man, dude, your story, when you shared it with me when we were in Tempe, in Arizona, for the Unleashed event, dude, I was blown away. Because everybody has a story. I know that. And that's my first thing that I want to figure out when I meet somebody. I want to know who they are, what they're about, what's their story. Like, I can tell pretty much in the first 5-10 minutes of talking to somebody if they've gone through something, because you can just feel the vibe, like they've learned some life lessons, that they're open to listen to people because they know that if I went through some hell, I know, why am I going to look past this person that's talking and having a conversation? I'm no better than him. Heck, I know, because I went through some stuff. When you're humbled, your whole perspective changes. But when you're a young punk and you think you know it all, you know, like I used to think, right? And maybe you guys will agree, when we're young, in our 20s, and you know, we think we're like freaking invincible, and we could just, you know, do all kinds of stupid things. Like Moku and myself can relate. We were doing all kinds of drunken benders and getting behind the wheel and just being stupid. I got my first DUI. I ended up doing 6 months because of it, because I injured somebody. They had a broken collarbone, and I was going through just a pit storm of events in my life, and that's why I had to numb the pain with the alcohol. Moku, same thing. And I mean, I know Eddie, same thing too with the alcohol. It's like we numb it, we suppress all these emotions. And Moku said a key thing. He said, when I started expressing and I started realizing that I needed to talk about my emotions, I needed to start figuring out, why am I going through these emotions? There's a reason for me feeling this way. I'm not just going to shove it back in and say, no, that's not real, right? Like most guys do. Most manly men that walk around, I know, I come from a blue-collar work environment, and everybody just shoves it in, and then they wonder later on, when they're like 40, 50, 60, why they have all these health problems. It's like, guys, you got to release it at some point. You have to find an outlet, and that outlet is not numbing the pain with alcohol. That outlet is not sitting in a bar or going to a club or thinking that not talking about your feelings is not going to help you. It's like, it's going to help you. Find somebody to talk to. I mean, honestly, dude, the therapy for me is doing some of my videos I do. It's therapeutic for me. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, you got that right there, buddy. When I really started opening up and being just out there, letting my feelings out and everything out, was when I started doing videos. I was scared shitless on my first video. I was like, oh my god. That comes to the judgment point again. Like, what are people going to think of me? They're going to judge me. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm scared to be on film. You know, what am I gonna look like? Look like an idiot. But I did the first one, and then I did the second one, third one, fourth one, and you know, we're like 100 something later, whatever. But that really, to me, now I don't even know the camera's there. It kind of like, it's therapeutic for me, you know. I let whatever I'm feeling inside out on the camera, and I just record it. Press record, go, and I let it out, and it really does release like all that, you know, that inner emotion that you're having at the time. It might be a amazing emotion, might be a freaking horrible emotion, but like I said, that's why I probably got into so much trouble back then, because I hid everything in myself, and I didn't want to tell anybody, nobody, not even my own girlfriend, not even my own parents, my brother, sister. No one knew. Everybody thought I was just happy-go-lucky Moku like usual, you know. I was like, oh yeah, you know, everything great, buddy. You know, no, to me, I was like, but I never showed it. So yeah, videos is key. I mean, people are scared because, you know, they don't want to get judged, but I don't think people are going to judge you. I mean, that's just you. People, like you said, people love when people share stories. People like to see people emotions and be able to like share it, because if you don't share it, it's just going to eat you up inside. You know, it's going to build up, and that's what it did for me. And the videos really, really helped me out, man. It really opened me up, made me a lot more sociable. I mean, I'm pretty quiet. I'm not quiet, but if I don't know you, I probably won't be like, hey, what's up, man? Biggest buddies. I gotta get to know you first. Once I get comfortable with you, then I probably talk way too much. But but it's the video thing, man. The videos really helped, buddy. That's what really helped me, and I'm pretty sure it helped a lot of people get over a lot of fears and barriers. So. Yeah.
No, we brought up a great point. But just for those of you, you don't have to make videos in order to have a therapeutic experience.
No.
Another thing you could do is you could just write what you're going through. Write it down. Nobody has to know it. Write it down on paper. List just everything you're feeling right now that is just making you feel like you're down in the dumps. Just write it all down. Express it. There's something therapeutic about that. And then look at it, crumple it up, throw it in a trash can. Or, you know, do whatever you have to do to just, boom, like metaphorically take it away and release it. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you hang on to it, man, the worse it gets. You got to start numbing it. And it's funny how when somebody's drunk, then they tell you all their problems because they've been holding them in until they're finally like relaxed and loose and they want to talk, right? Drunk men tell no lies, right?
Yeah, it's true, man. You want me to tell you something? Get them drunk. They'll let it all. He's like, dirt.
Right. So this is an issue, man, with a lot of guys. I'm starting to see that, and I know a lot of females reach out to me, and they're wanting me to give them solutions to get to their men, to get to that heart, to get their soft side, and you know, I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist. I'm none of that. I'm real. And that's what attracted, you know, myself and Moku and Eddie, is that we're real. Like, we just bared all the nuts and bolts of what we've been through. And then we're like, okay, cool. I can relate to this guy. All right, awesome. I get them. I know what they've been through. All right, boom. That's it. There's a bond in that, right? But there's no bond in, no, man, I'm not going to tell you I'm not going to talk to you. Like, I'm just going to sit back and just play cool.
You know, here's a prime example, and they showed it in the movie, and this is funny, the movie I'm going to pick, but 8 Mile. You seen the movie 8 Mile, right, with Eminem?
Yeah.
Okay, in the end, when he's having that fight, that rap song, he makes it to the final championship battle, and then his little buddy says, well, what are you going to do? He's going to talk about you about this and this and this and this. So what does he do? He beats him to the punch and says, all right, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me, this happened to me. It's coming from my mouth. Now what do you have to say bad about me? So it's kind of one of those things. Once you realize and you're open to kind of the negatives, I shouldn't say negative, the failures. And failure, as you two know, in this sense, ain't the end of the world. It's a lesson. And once you're open to yourself about the failures you have, and you go ahead and expose it and share it to other people, it's one of those things. You just took that big old monkey off your back. So what can anybody say about me now? I already put it out there.
Yeah.
So, you know, so go ahead. And it's kind of the same concept as that, though. Well, what's funny, though, is what you're talking about, writing it out, Vidal. That's what I used to do when I used to get ticked off. But here's the funny part. I would write, and then I'd get me being so anal, I would go back, and I'm like, all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm focusing on how I'm wording stuff. And the creativity came out in me. Don't ask me why, but that was my medicine, was getting all my emotion out there, and then going back and rewrite it to kind of make it smooth and just kind of, I don't know, that's how I got into writing. It sounds funny. But yeah, write it, throw it away, work out, watch what you eat. I mean, there are other alternatives other than alcohol, even sex, alcohol, sex, drugs, you know, all that stuff.
Right. There's these things that we do, you know, instant gratification. The instant gratification things, guys, we're talking like the alcohol, the just gambling, you know, just stuff that is temporary. It's not going to give you like fulfillment long term, right? Versus I'm going to work out, I'm going to work on my health. You know, it's a long term commitment. And then once you get there, it's like, oh man, I'm so happy now that I can swim this far. I'm so happy now that I've got six-pack abs. I'm feeling better about myself. And then you just start transforming other categories of your life. So like Moku, he learned personal development through going through his struggles. He adopted some of those principles and he started applying them to his life, because personal development is being more self-aware of why you do what you do. And then you start realizing that the successful people do this. Oh, why does this person do that? Oh, because he's successful at, okay, I'm going to read more personal development books. I'm going to read more self-help books. I'm going to put more motivational tools in my tool belt so I can use them when I hit a bottom point in my life again, right? So, I mean, for me, I'm going through bottom points on a weekly basis sometimes, guys. I was at a funeral the other day, okay? I lost a cousin of mine. Now, I didn't sit here and express this, you know, on my social media, because I don't want to focus on the negative. I want to focus on the positive. It brought the family together. It brought family from Mexico, from Chicago, from Texas. It brought us all together. And that was what I focused on. I didn't focus on, you know, the negative side of it. And a lot of us don't want to talk about that stuff, you know, or a lot of us, if we talk about it, we want sympathy. Let's play the victim role. You know, and that's not what I'm about. I'm not about playing the victim role. I'm about uplifting people, motivating people. Moku's the same way. Eddie's the same way. So if anybody out there is feeling down and out, and you want to reach out to any one of us, we have the tools to help you. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And Eddie, man, you brought some good nuggets. And Moku, your story was powerful, brother. Thank you for sharing it, man.
No, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thanks for having me. You guys are doing an amazing thing out here, man. Just keep doing what you guys are doing. You guys are guarantee changing some lives. I guarantee it. No doubt. That is for sure.
Amen, amen. Eddie, what's going on, bud?
Oh, man, I think Moku's hit some hearts, boy. Jackie K. You got Jackie K's heart, of course, and Jay Boom says he's glad he never cries or get emotionals with his videos. So for those of you that don't know Jay Boom will let the river flow.
Yeah.
He's full of emotion, and that's why guys like us connect. You know, it's one of those things that's like we're all on the same path. We want to help other people. We want to bring some value. You know, we have each other's backs. You know, and that's what it's about. So, yeah, you touched some hearts today, Moku, which I'm not surprised, but it's awesome to see. So, and Ashley showed up. She likes the backward hats. Ashley logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Ron's throwing out some praise too. So I want to thank Ron Myers as well.
All right. Thanks, Ron.
Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys want to learn more about Moku, you know, click the links below. Subscribe to Moku over at mokucorrea.com. And if you want to, you know, get in touch with him on Facebook, I put his Facebook link down below. So show Moku some Facebook love. Let him know you appreciated him sharing his heart, his story, what he's passionate about. This cat is making waves in the Internet Lifestyle Network community, okay? And that's really what is catapulting this whole Internet Lifestyle Network business, this beast that we have of a community. And you can see right here, us and the other people that are inside the community that are showing us some love. Guys, why would you not want to partner with Internet Lifestyle Network? I mean, it's a no-brainer for us. So moving forward, are you guys ready for some rapid-fire questions, Moku?
Go ahead, shoot me. Shoot me. What you got?
All right, Eddie, if you got any that you want to jump on with, let me know, dude. Just if you some pop in your head, boom. So we're gonna give you 5 seconds, rapid-fire question segment. 5 seconds to answer, multiple choice. All right?
Gotcha.
Here we go. We're ready to fire off now. All right. Here we go. Hawaiian-style barbecue chicken, lao lao, or poi?
Lao lao, but I love lao lao.
I did my homework, huh?
You did. I was like, how does he know about that? Lao lao.
I don't even know what the heck lao lao is.
Mr. Native to Hawaii, Moku over here. Dropping something. All right, here we go. Next question. Okay, a lot of people have said that Moku resembles Keanu Reeves. Okay?
Oh my God, my grandma tells me that.
There you go. Confirmation. His grandmama tells him that too. Here we go. Speed, The Matrix, or Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Bill and Ted. I freaking love that movie.
Excellent! Excellent!
Excellent!
Yeah. All right.
So great.
Gosh.
Awesome. All right. Video games. Halo, Call of Duty, or Madden?
Call of Duty. I haven't played the other two, so.
Okay. And Baywatch question. Here we go. Pamela Anderson, Carmen Electra, or Yasmin Bleeth when she was smoking hot?
Oh my God! Before she was smoking hot.
when she was smoking hot.
Okay, yeah. I'm kind of a brunette kind of guy, but I'd say Carmen Electra.
Okay.
She's kind of sexy. Yasmin Bleeth. Can I take two? Yasmin Bleeth.
No, you gotta pick one. Hurry up.
All three, buddy. ABC. All of the above.
Pick one.
Nah, I'll pick Carmen. Carmen Electra. Carmen Electra.
All right, good choice. I like that. Okay, last question. Favorite touristy Hawaiian activity? Okay, so like limbo, what else? Karaoke, whatever the tourists do there. What is your favorite of what they do? Now I'm not going to give you any more multiple choices. Give me something real quick. 5 seconds. 1.
Well,
2.
I just sang karaoke the other weekend, so karaoke.
Boom! J Boom loves that. J Boom.
Oh yeah, J-Boom's all over that. He's like, boom. I love it.
Awesome, man. All right, we had some fun with that. I like having some fun. Eddie, you got any you wanted to throw in there, bro?
No, I'm caught up in trying to figure out what luau is or whatever it was.
Lao lao, lao lao.
Lao lao. Tell us what lao lao is, Moku.
It's pretty much a meat, but you wrap it up in tea leaf, and then you cook it like that. But it's freaking good. And then I don't know. You ever had poi before, Eddie?
No.
A lot of people will be like, ugh, that's gross. You gotta kind of like the taste of it. I used to hate it when I was little. I was like, this tastes like dirt. It's pretty much taro, and then you mash it up. You mash it up, and it just looks like sludge. but it's really good for you. So.
Which one of those is good for hangovers? I know one of those.
I would say poi probably.
Okay.
I've never tried it, but I would think that would probably be the best for hangover.
And the Hawaiian style barbecue chicken, that's gotta be good, man. I love like Hawaiian style pizza.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's just chicken, pretty much. You like chicken? You gotta like Hawaiian style chicken.
Awesome. I can't wait to visit, bro.
Get down there, man.
Definitely.
You get some lao laos and pois, some chicken.
Awesome. Awesome, man. What are they loving this segment? Are you guys out there loving this segment, dude?
The girls are laughing. Jackie says she's laughing so hard. The ass is all fun. She's laughing.
Ask Jackie. You watching? Let us know which Baywatch character you love the most. Was it David Hasselhoff? One of the. I know she watched Baywatch. I bet you she did. Let's give her.
She did.
Let's give her a minute for the delay, because it's going to be like a couple seconds on delay. So let's see if she chimes in there. Lets us know which sexy abs she liked on Baywatch.
Yeah, nothing yet. I'll let you know as soon as it pops up.
All right. So what else was I going to say? So Moku, what else do you want to share, man, for your calls to action? Like, what if somebody teams up with you right now? What are you going to bring to the table to help them get to that next level, or even get started in the internet industry? Like, let us know.
First thing, I mean, for me, whatever kind of help you need, I tell everybody this. I'll try and help you the best I can. I may not know the answer that you need or you want to find, but I'll find someone that has it. And if you want to be in this industry, you want to call it internet industry, freedom, internet lifestyle, you have to have a clear vision where you want to go, pretty much. I mean, if you're going to just bounce around and just go into it just expecting, just see what happens, it's probably not going to work, because you do need a mentor. You need someone to guide you, because that's how I failed many times before. I was just trying it. Like I said, I'm just going to try it, see what happens. And, if I failed miserably. So when people team up with me, I tell them whatever you need. I give them my phone number. I give them whatever they got to get in touch with me. Let me know. I will try whatever and do whatever I can to help them, because you need that consistent daily consistent action, and also being able to have that someone you can always go to when you need some help. Because when you don't have that, it's hard, man. It's hard to learn on your own and kind of be trying things on your own without any guidance and direction. So when you find that direction, you find that right mentor, you find that right person that clicks with you. Because everybody clicks with somebody differently. They might click with someone that I might not click with. Run with them, because they've been through the same stuff that you're probably at right now, and they can show you the way and probably save you a lot of headaches and a lot of loss of money out of your bank account, for sure.
Right. So what kind of person do you want to run with? Do you want to run with somebody that's willing to invest in themselves and like go to live events?
Yeah, definitely.
To like put themselves out there and pay thousands of dollars for training, because I know I have. I know Ed has. I know you have.
I want someone that's like me, basically. I want someone that's not like me, but they have the same drive and they're willing to invest in themselves. They're willing to get to live events like we go. Whatever we had to do. We pretty much did whatever we had to do to get to events, even if we went broke for it. And you gotta kind of have that faith. You gotta have faith and leap over that edge a little bit sometimes. Because if you don't, you're not going to go anywhere. You can sit there and wonder why I'm not having success. Why are these guys having all this success? It's because they took action. They spent the money. They did the time. They put the time in day in, day out. They invested in themselves. And that's why they're there and you're still in the same spot. I mean, you can do that. People wonder why all the time. Because I used to be the same way. I was like, why is this guy having all the success and I'm right here? Because I wasn't willing to invest in myself. I was like, no way I'm going to spend $2,000 on some training or just to go to an event that I'm going to come back with nothing. Like, I went to the event. I came back with everything. I came back with 10 times I would pay for that, what I came back with. The knowledge, the friendships, the people that I know now. I never would, like I said, I never would have met you guys. I wouldn't be here right now talking to you guys. It's crucial, man. It's crucial. Boom.
Living the dream. Moku is living the dream. And I know Eddie, a second ago, he's over there busting up because he's reading the comments. Eddie, what you got, bro?
Jackie K says she never watches that. Shh.
Liar. She's all over it.
And Ron, I know, is talking about the women. Ron said whichever one walked across the screen was his favorite.
Awesome, Ron. Oh, man, that is funny. See, we love having fun. If you guys partner with any one of us, I mean, this is how we are on a day-to-day basis, guys.
I think Moku hit it hard. Sorry to interrupt you real quick, Vidal. But like Vidal or Moku said, Vidal's the same way. I'm the same way. And I always call it's the Henry Ford mindset. May not know everything, but I know somebody that knows something about what it is that you're seeking. You know, and there's a story behind that. But anyways, that's how Henry Ford operated. Was he knew he wasn't the smartest, but he surrounded himself with the smartest in what they knew. And that's kind of the same thing. This is a friendship. This ain't just me. And then there's Moku and Vidal. It's all of us. We work together as a family. I mean, we help each other out. We give each other support. Hey, I got somebody that needs something. Can you help out? So you're talking a lot of work behind the scenes at the late nights, early mornings, all that good stuff. So, yeah, there's a lot of value sitting right here, and obviously that are chatting on, watching this as well. So that's all I got to say.
Perfect. That's perfect right there.
I know Jackie. Jackie's like, yep, Moku definitely looks like Keanu Reeves. I know you hear that all the time, Moku.
Dude, when you said that, I was like, oh my god, I hear my grandma like, Keanu! Where's my Keanu? I'm like, hi, grandma.
Oh, man, that is funny. Thank you guys for watching. You know, everybody out there, Ashley, Jackie K, J-Boom, Ron. If I missed any names, Eddie, throw some out there.
I think that's it. That's commenting.
Right. And for any of you guys out there watching and you want to know more about Empowerment Hour, or you just want to connect with us, just click the links below. Subscribe to, opt in. Whatever it is that you're asked to do, just do it, man. Connect with us, and we're going to help you get to that next level, whether it's learning personal development, whether it's learning internet marketing, whether it's just, dude, I just want to know how to download, like, Microsoft Word, okay? I want to know how to create a Word document. We'll help you. No worries. All right, guys, so we're about to sign out. And, guys, before we sign out, any last words?
No. That's my last piece.
I think I'm good, too. Thanks,
appreciate it, Moku.
No, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for having me. It's my honor and pleasure. So thank you for watching, everybody.
All right, guys. Thank you, Moku. Thank you, Eddie. And thank you, all of you out there, for watching. This has been another Empowerment Hour, episode 11, with Moku Correa. Get to know this cat because he is blowing up, popping crazy commissions. Man, this guy, he's going places fast. So get with Moku. You guys are going to find out real quick what he's all about, guys. All right, take care. This is Vidal Cisnesros Jr. For Eddie and Moku. Much love, peace, and stay empowered. Catch you guys next week. We out.
Peace out.
See ya.
Fist pump.